Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful souls. My name is Francine, and this is my channel, The Hermetic Herald, and I'm here for another channeled message. So, I was going to say messages, so maybe there's going to be more coming, I don't know. But for today, I wanted to come on here at least once to share the messages that Spirit has had on my mind as I've tuned into your energy. I feel like the energy of the group that I'm working with, or speaking to at least, they're working through a number of things regarding past life experiences and history and how they fit into that whole story. Because I feel like everything is like a puzzle piece for some reason, and Spirit wants to highlight certain words, phrases, and things that I get clairaudiently so that it helps you somehow with your picture and what you're looking for and really asking Spirit about, even if you're not saying it out loud. I need to say and mention that as well, because I feel like Spirit hears us even when we don't have questions, or we don't know how to speak or explain something that we're feeling. I feel like Spirit just wants us to have a sense of certainty that it's known and that it's not confusing for Spirit. It's not confusing for our higher selves when it comes to opening up your Akashic Records, opening up your past life experiences. I feel like the group that I'm going to be speaking with today, it feels like you guys have a lot of questions, and I feel like you guys have this energy of excitement and anticipation of conquering something. It's like you're settled in your mind and your heart that you're going to go after something to help you on your journey. And before I started tuning into your energy, Spirit really wants me to highlight the need for all of you to know that life is going to be so much more sweet than you've experienced. So if you're experiencing a lot of difficulties or a really turbulent time, Spirit wants to highlight that you need to surrender, because it's going to be so sweet for you very soon. There's a need for you to have patience, but to know that your patience is already being rewarded by this sweetness of understanding and seeing something in a whole new light. There's a need for you to be open to new beginnings, open to something transformative entering in your life if it hasn't already. And there's a need for you to allow yourself to enjoy it, okay? So I might be speaking to people that feel a sense of, okay, I made this move in the right direction, yay. Like, it's not as big of a deal as it really is. And this feels a lot like the energy from the last video of like going through so many huge moments in life and yet not seeing the beauty of it or the impact that it has on people around you as well as yourself. Because I feel like we need to see that we all create this ripple effect in our lives and in our communities. What you do is assisting other people as well. Your energy, it affects the energy of those around you. We work and coexist together. We're all connected. And there's a need for you to see how impactful your victories are in the grand scheme of things for this universe, for this world. You are making an impact, collective. I feel like I need to say that. Okay? I feel really chatty, so I'm going to try to tune into your energy more as I go throughout this message. I feel like I just needed to say that. So, okay, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, thank you guys for being here today. Please guide me into tapping into the energy of the collective that are here at this time. What messages do you want to share with the collective? I'm hearing the word cease and desist. So that phrase might resonate with you if you've heard it recently. I don't quite know what that means. I have my computer here, so let me check it and see. Okay, so we have to stop and to not resume an action. It's usually a document. So someone might have received a cease and desist letter, or heard about a cease and desist letter for something in history or something that has happened in the news recently. For some reason I heard that. I also got 4 channeled messages for you guys. So the first thing I heard was Museum of Modern Art, or MoMA. MoMA. Someone here might be going to the Museum of Modern Art. Someone might be living near the Museum of Modern Art in New York. Someone might want to do something involving the Museum of Modern Art. I also have a list here, so I'm going to look at this every now and then, but it's also a stair. And Astaire feels like a person's name, so someone with the name Astaire or Alstair, A-L-S-T-A-I-R. It may have an E at the end, but that name is very significant. So it could be a person, an author, playwright. It could be someone that has something up in the Museum of Modern Art. That name is very prevalent here, and also Alamo. So Spirit wants to highlight Alamo as well in Texas. So there's like this historic significance to Alamo that someone needs to tap into. Someone might have a past life with Alamo. But for some reason, Spirit keeps highlighting to me civilizations that were once indigenous, like Alamo, like Alcatraz. In my other previous video, a couple videos down, about Native American groups rising, and there also being this issue of servitude to people. Something about your past life is involving a very big historical event, and I don't know exactly what that means yet. So you guys have this energy of tapping into your past and your Akashic Records, and of coming to an understanding of how impactful you are. And it seems as though you may have had a past life where you did something very impactful, and you may see it in the Museum of Art. So don't dismiss yourself, because it feels like you guys are very important and impactful in history here, even if you're not aware of that. Okay, and I also heard alcove, so someone might have an alcove in their house, or they might just have heard that name or that word recently. I'm getting the High Priestess, so this will make sense to who it's meant to. It's not meant to confuse you guys, okay? If it's not making sense, don't even worry about it. Okay, this is a very specific thing. So those four: Alamo, alcove, MoMA, Museum of Modern Art, and Alstair. Okay, and so cease and desist as well. So let's see what else Spirit would like to say. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Okay. Feeling like I need to do a moonology card. I'm seeing the number 638 as well. So someone here might need to look up the numerology on that number. That's very impactful. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. And I'm also hearing enjoy new beginnings again. Okay. What messages do you have for the collective today? What messages do you have for the collective today? Thank you so much for coming, for being here as well, you guys. So, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what messages do you have? Okay, so we have, wow. So we have expect powerful change. This is the new moon eclipse. So you guys are eclipsing into something huge and very transformative. I'm feeling this card as well. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. A lot of new moon energy. You guys might also have fire highly aspected in your chart. This energy of coming to a place of moving forward, of acting on your, it's like I'm hearing being on your best behavior. It's like you've been so good and constant in your pursuit of knowledge, in your pursuit of integrity, in pursuit of wisdom, and it's like now you're seeing and reaping the benefits. They're on your side. Luck is on your side because of the actions that you have taken and the commitment that you've made to moving and I'm hearing a lot of words, moving and motivating other people and being motivated and allowing yourself to continue to, you're continually transforming. You've always been on this precedent of always moving forward. Spirit wants to highlight that you're seeing Spirit's highlighting that you're their best kept secret. You've been protected and you've been hidden like an alcove. And that might be why I heard alcove. It's like you've been protected and hidden. People didn't expect you. When it comes to the way you're going to impact the world around you, it's like no one's going to expect you because you've been protected this entire time and you've been doing the things that have been necessary under subservient. It's like you've been behind closed doors getting these things done, and now you're about to be appreciated is what I'm hearing. You're about to be presented to to people that are going to resonate with you. It's like you guys had to go through that alone, like hermit mode type energy, like really digging deep into yourself before you could actually come out into the open for people to see you and for you to share your light with people. I'm also feeling this one. It's work through your fears. You guys have new moon again in Scorpio. So you guys are just a really well-balanced group of people. It's not just fire energy like I was feeling, it's water as well. So it's not even about your signs, okay? So I feel like sometimes people are so accustomed to hearing if you're a fire sign or you're a water sign or you're this or you're that, and it's like we're all connected. So if I feel as though the energy is what matters the most in this message, there's a need for you to there's a need for me to highlight that you are in a new season and that you're working through all aspects of yourself, not all at once. It's been a progression through all of your chakras. Even if you don't call them that, it's going through all of your being, okay, from the root up. I'm feeling this again as well. What the heck, guys? You guys have communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So you guys are, we're gonna, okay. I'm getting really excited. So we have air energy, water, fire, coming in. So it's like this energy of like you guys being so connected to your divine, your essence. It's like you guys are so uniform. You guys are so connected to where it's not like you're leaning onto one more than the other as far as your giftings. You're balancing out very well. I'm afraid to do another card because I don't want to I don't want to test it, okay? Okay, yeah, look at that, new moon in Aquarius. You guys have all the new moons. Bring love into the situation. Communication is key. You guys are speaking and very intimately acquainted with the divine. You guys are so acquainted with the divine. You have nothing to worry about. Even though I say that, I know that doesn't hold as much weight as your mind does, because you have to get it settled in your mind for you to trust it, okay? You guys seem very cerebral as well as individuals. I'm also hearing turn the volume up. Someone needs to turn the volume up. Maybe there's like a need for you to listen to this and immerse yourself into it. Maybe you're doing something as I'm talking, as you're watching this video. Work through your fears, collective. Spirit has been working through your fears. They've been preparing you for the moment. It's like you're being showcased like you're like a piece of art at a museum. That might be what that means as well. So it's like there's so many layers to this message. It feels as though you guys have something that's going to be seen as if you were a part of an exhibition. Someone's going to put a light onto you and say, okay, let us see what you're like, and you're gonna shine because you have something that you've been really tending to. Okay, it's coming to fruition for you guys. And I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles at the bottom, this balancing act. And it almost feels like this is the same person going through different stages where they've been ruminating on things or working on this, working on that, working on the other thing. And it's like now it's almost time for you guys to take and set sail onto some journey you're going on, and it's relating to your career path. Pentacles, I know, typically represent like your career, your money, your wealth, but your wealth takes on many forms. It's not limited to money. So it's not limited, it includes it. Includes but not limited to. And you guys have been pressing forward with the Nine of Wands here. I see the Six of Wands also coming through flipped. It's really cool. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what messages do you have for the collective today? I'm seeing 616 as well. That also adds up to 13, transformation, death, and rebirth. Okay. What other messages do you have for the collective today? The number 638 is coming out for somebody. I feel like I need to take these. So we have the two of the Two of Pentacles, like we had earlier, but we have the Three of Swords here as well, followed by the Six of Wands. You guys have been hearing beautification. You guys have been going through this beautification process that hasn't been pretty and it hasn't been easy. It's not something that you can say has been it hasn't felt beautiful, is what some of you might be saying as I say that. There's a need for you to see that Spirit put you through these really difficult situations, or you encountered these difficult situations in order to come into balance and to promote wellness, is what I'm hearing. There's something about the difficult situations bringing balance, of your response bringing balance to your situation. You decided to take what you were given, what you were dealt, or the hand you were dealt, I should say, and you decided to do something beautiful with it. And there's something beautiful about your energy of resilience. It's like that is what Spirit wants to highlight. Your resilience has brought you this far. And I'm not really, so I want to say this because I feel as though I need to. I'm not saying all of this to just kind of pump you guys up and say all the things that sound good for you in order for you to feel good for a day. This is literally something Spirit wants you to come to an understanding of. And if I see something in the cards that's negative, something that's not positive, I tend to tell you like it is. So I want you to know that when I come on this platform, I come with a message that's important for you on your journey, and I would never just kind of give you a feel-good message, okay? Someone needs to know that. I'm not about the feel-good energies of just kind of telling someone to keep going in a position or a direction that's not beneficial for them. I will always tell you if there's something off that Spirit wants you to know, okay? Especially as a new reader, okay? On YouTube, not a new reader in the sense of my past lives. So Spirit wants to highlight the bottom as well. We have the Six of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the King of Wands. Okay, so there's this essence of you being a master of your pain. And what I mean by that is you're taking the disappointments and the sadness that you've experienced in very close soul relationships. It feels as though you've had past life relationships that have been addressed already. Past life lessons, past life experiences, and you've actually quickened. I'm hearing the quickening. You've gone through an awakening prior to this, where you've come to the understanding of the need to go backwards, the need to go back and to understand your past in order to avoid doing it again and of making the same mistakes twice. It seems as though, it just feels as though you guys have learned the lessons and now you're moving forward. You're not going back to stay back. You're going back historically, mentally, not to the person, but to the understanding of what that situation was and why it was like that. There's a need for you to recognize that that's been very beautiful and it's actually helped you on your process. I'm seeing an apple, so I don't know what that means yet. Maybe you're eating one as you're listening to this message. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of beautiful energy. We're seeing the sun coming through along with the King of Chalices, the King of Cups. This beautiful energy of like exposing the truth, of understanding something in a new measure, and of having an understanding of fulfillment, emotional fulfillment in yourself and in your situation. If you don't feel like that, it's something that will come to you because you're going to end something. Something has already started its process of ending because you have new energy coming throughout this reading here. So if you don't feel like you've made it, you have. You've really made it over this full moon energy. You've already moved past something. It's already come to the culmination. The one thing that you're feeling like you're not sure you've ended, you've done it. It's interesting. You got a lot of sixes. Okay, so there's a need for you to know that balance has been restored. Balance has been restored. And it seems as though there's been people helping you along the way as well to come into that balance. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the collective spirit? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. A passionate new beginning. There's a lot to celebrate here. There's a lot to celebrate. I think what may have tripped you up and may have made you feel like you needed to question it was not seeing it happen. You won't expect it, but expect that. Expect the unexpected. Expect the ending that you kind of mulled over and you felt like you were in the thick of it for a long time. Spirit's letting you know that this beauty is unexpected. What you're going to feel, it's going to be so beautiful. It's like this Venusian energy, this seeing the beauty, your whole perspective is changing. Okay, so expect the way you see your situation to change, because it is literally changing. You're bringing in a lot of new energy, Spirit, collective. Spirit's bringing a lot of new people to my path, so I feel that King of, okay, so we had the King of Chalices, the King of Cups, and now we have the Queen of Cups. There's this balance between you and your masculine energy, the King of Wands. You guys are really balanced individuals. I'm having a hard time speaking for some reason. There's just so much abundance, I don't even know how to even convey what it feels like. It feels very freeing. Okay. We also have the Three of Cups. So we have 2 3s and 9. Multiplication. It's like everything is exponentially growing for you. The 9 of Swords here is about you really wondering about this ending, because you have the 10 of Swords. It has ended. There's no need for you to wonder or doubt or to overly analyze the situation. I might have a number of Virgos as well here listening. There's a need for you not to overly analyze a situation, because you are coming into a lot of beauty and a lot of Empress energy here with the 3 of Cups as well. With other people, there's a need for you to see that your soul tribe is coming in if you haven't already seen them, okay? I feel like that's where I need to stop for now, but I'll see you soon, and you stay tuned. Bye.